It was a good year. It was a big adjustment kind of going from high school to college. The competition's a lot different. And I mean, it's back to freshman where you play girls 4 years older than you. So that's always tough. But it was a really great experience and it was a lot of fun.
What was the biggest change for you?
Probably just the batters are a lot, I guess, smarter. Like they won't swing at balls in college. And you're not really going to surprise them with too much. They've kind of seen it all at that point. So they're tough to go against.
Now, obviously, Boston College wanted you. You signed with them. You knew you were going to be playing right away. I guess you get your first win against George Mason in February. Take us through the emotions of that you're in the circle, and now this is real.
Yeah, I mean, we played at USF or UCF against them, so it was kind of exciting. It was a nice stadium, but it's kind of back to I had to prove myself, and it was a fresh start, so it's kind of all on me on that point. And it was exciting, and we got the win, so that was big for us.
Now, take us through the season. Obviously, you guys had a winning year, 27-25. You set a school record freshman year for wins with 19. Your ERA was 2.74, another record, and you also, I believe, had well over 220 strikeouts, which was one of the tops in the ACC. Just talk about those marks. Was that something? Obviously, you just want the team to win, but those nice accolades individually came along with it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't worry about stats at all in college. I mean, I didn't know where I was at until the end of the year. My coach told me. But we kind of had a slow start as a team. We were really young. I think we only had 2 upperclassmen starters on the team. So we're returning all of our starters. And it was just a big adjustment. I mean, our first ACC game was Florida State. They're top 10 in the nation. So once we started figuring out and got the ball rolling, that's when we kind of started catching up and we got to the ACC tournament. At the end, we made it in there. So it was a good year, but I think next year we're looking for a better year.
Now, coming from a program where you won 2 state titles and you had more losses this year suffered as a part of a team than all 4 years at High Point, how do you adjust to that?
It was definitely an adjustment. There was a lot of frustration. You kind of got to dig deep because it's a huge change. But, I mean, I just kept reminding myself I'll figure it out. Freshman year was always the toughest even in high school, and then you kind of figure out and go from there. So hopefully we'll get an even better year next year.
And when you were a freshman in high school, Sparta had a great team. Sam Greiner was their pitcher. You went against her. And I remember you telling me that you learned watching her and helped you on your career. Well, it comes full circle. Her senior year at South Florida, your freshman year at Boston College, you pitched against her. Take us through that experience.
It was really exciting. We both got to throw in that game. She's great. She's throwing really hard as ever. And, I mean, she's someone to look up to. She's been through it all. I mean, we go to the same pitching coach, so kind of through him I get to hear how she's doing and what the adjustments she had to make are. But, I mean, she's kind of a role model for everyone in this area, so it was really exciting to play against her again in college.
And then your old high school teammate, Chelsea Eckert, who had a good season freshman year at UConn. You guys played against them. You pitched in the beginning of the game, and she pitched at the end for UConn, if I remember right. But just talk about how seeing her in the other dugout.
It was a big change. I mean, I've been playing with her since like the 4th grade, so to play against her was really exciting. We got to actually play her in our fall kind of scrimmages and then again in the spring. We both got to throw, which was exciting. You know, my team, they all know I'm friends with her, and they're like, what does she throw? What does she throw? But you don't want to give away too much, just let her go. And she threw really well. I think, she did really good, so it was fun.
What's that say about the talent up here that, this past year you had 3 Division I pitchers in Sam at South Florida, Chelsea at UConn, and you at BC?
I mean, there's a lot of talent up here. I think it really prepared me more so than if I was from maybe a different area because you play against these girls and a lot are going Division I, Division II, Division III, all college athletes. And, I mean, it's exciting that we actually even all got to play each other. So kind of some of what you're seeing here is right the same as what you're going against in college.
And talk about great experiences recently down in Ewing, New Jersey. It was Team USA coached by Ken Erickson, your pitching coach from South Florida. He brought his team, and it was college all-stars from Jersey, PA, and New York, and you got to go against Team USA. Talk about that.
That was really fun. We went down Friday night, and we got to have a dinner with them, and they talked and let us know kind of about their experiences, but then a bunch of college girls from the area, we went and played them the next day. It was a doubleheader. I mean, we lost both, but it's kind of expected against them. They're really good hitters. I mean, even better. That's a whole nother level than college, but it was exciting. And Ken Erickson, the coach of that, I've been getting some lessons from him since I was about 9 years old, and he works with my pitching coach Frank up here. So it was a lot of fun getting to be around that.
Now, heading into your sophomore year, how much easier is it now that you know what to expect, you know the drill, you know what the coaches want? Does that take a little bit of load off that you now can just concentrate on improving and becoming a great pitcher on the college level?
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, I'm not going in worrying about like how the coaches are, how the team is, how everyone's going to work together. I know what I'm getting into, so I kind of can just jump right into working hard and trying to get better for next year.
And holding the flag for High Point and softball in the area, going up there, like we said, with all the talent. If someone's watching this as a softball player, give a pitch for BC softball.
BC softball, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a great school, great area, great team. We play in a really good conference, so you're kind of getting the best of all the worlds, I guess, not even both. It's a big combination going on up there. So it's a lot of fun. I really like it.